G'day guys, welcome to Rumbles Fish Room. So today, my lens is really dirty, but that's not what the video is about. So today, I'm going to compression test my EC250 gas. Yes, sorry guys, it's not fish related, and yes, it's going to be a very quick video, but there's a few motorbike mechanics on the channel, and people who are generally curious about this bike. Whenever I do a video on it, I get quite a lot of messages and comments. So in that fashion, I'm going to keep talking about it a little bit. First of all, before we do the compression test, let's talk about what I've ordered for this bike. I've actually ordered some parts just last night. Alright guys, so I ordered an eBay spec compression tester. I don't expect it to be perfect, but it'll be enough to give us a rough idea. I ordered a new plug end for the coil pack because apparently that can be an issue. I've also ordered a couple of different temperature plugs. I could have gone down the shop and bought them, but I had a gift voucher for MX Store, so I was just buying them with the voucher. I ordered this little roller that's meant to be here for the chain. Shout outs to my mate Gaz. He spotted that. I didn't even spot that. I've got a feeling it's actually on the ground over there somewhere, but I ordered a brand new one. Brand new one can't hurt. I ordered a new sprocket, so we're going from a 12 tooth to a 14 tooth. I think. Yeah, 14. And I looked at ordering a chain guide for here. So like, see how much flop that's got? It looks too loose, but when you do like the finger test here, it's actually the right distance. It could be tightened a little bit, but it's 2.5 fingers, which is what I was told it's meant to be. And basically, because there's no guide here, it's actually chomping up my rear sprocket, which sucks because that's brand new. So I'm hoping that roller there helps a fair bit. Drop a comment below. I'm thinking about trying to get just a guide from like a YZ250 or something, and making up a mounting bracket with myself just with my little welder. I don't really care if it's a retrofitted piece, but so did I tell you how much it's going to cost? So to buy the adapter, because you need like an adapter to fit a newer style guide. To buy the adapter and the guide is going to cost me over $250 Australian. I can't really justify that, but if I'm chopping out sprockets, then I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and spend the money. What else did I order? I ordered heaps of little things. I might have covered it all. Yeah, I want to get new tires. These ones, they're starting to break and stuff, but I don't know what tires to order. I'm going to have a chat to one of my mates. These are like the Enduro style. I want to go a bit more knobby, like the MX style, I think. I'm not really sure. The back one, it needs a new tire, but I'm hesitant to put one on the back because I'm scared about how much it's going to throw me on the bike, if that makes sense. And I really want to do an exhaust for it, but the rear shock rebuilt needs to be rebuilt before the exhaust. Definitely our priority. The rear shock rebuild is actually probably a priority over the tires because the rear shock is bouncy. So yeah, definitely needs rebuilding. And I need to do the rear shock bottom bearing. It's got like 0.5 millimeter play in it. I don't really know how much difference that'll make for the actual riding of the bike, besides when you obviously come off the ground, like it clicks. But let's do the compression test. I've been talking for ages. Alright, so I've got it sitting there. It's going to be real awkward, guys. Oh, the other thing I ordered is a brand new kickstart because this one's shit. So from what I've read, you hold it full throttle, and you gotta plug it in properly apparently. Obviously I'm sitting down. I'm gonna have to stand up to get it right. I might just have to do it off camera, guys. I'll try. Hang on. Alright, so it's only got 90 psi of compression. I'm going to try a couple of kicks off camera, bigger kicks. I don't really think bigger kicks are going to make much difference to that, but... Alright, so off camera I got up to 100 psi. I think that's pretty low, but I'm going to have to ask my mate, who's a motorbike mechanic, whether that's rebuild low. I know that up around like 150 to 180 is ideal. On the gauge, 100 psi is starting to get into the red. So I don't know what psi I should rebuild. Alright guys, so obviously not the best results, but I'm not sad, I'm not disappointed. I had a hunch that it had kind of low compression. The only problem was the only other two-stroke I was comparing it to is the Blaster. Obviously, like, they've got different kick ratios and all that, so it's hard to compare two completely different motors for compression. But I think on the bright side, when I had the side case off, there's no play in the crankshaft, so it'll just be as simple as the top end rebuild. It won't be a matter of rebuilding the whole motor. And anybody who's rebuilt a two-stroke, you know, it only takes like 3 or 4 hours, not even 2 hours maybe. I've rebuilt the Blaster before, and it's not that it's pretty inexpensive as well. So if I have to rebuild it, I'm not stressed. I think it'd be about like $200. But yeah, I don't think I want to rebuild it until the end of the cool season, and in summer when it's like 40 degrees, that's when I really want to rebuild it, because I really need to pull it apart to measure the bore size to order the kit. I don't want to order the kit and then have it come and it be the wrong size. The other thing I could do, I could order a head gasket. I could pull the head off, pull the top plate off, measure it with verniers, and then just put the top plate back on with the original piston in there, and then order the kit. The main problem is, being a gas European bike, I don't know if I can get the kit in Australia. But yeah, definitely drop a comment below whether you think I should rebuild at 90 psi. I think, like, I'm not a motorbike mechanic, but I think I can get I can wait till like 70 psi. Or basically, the bike still starts first kick now that I've tuned the carby. I think once it starts getting hard to start, that's when you rebuild. I don't know. Drop a comment. Oh, one huge factor I forgot about, guys. I'm compression testing it on a cold motor. That's my bad. Alright, I've decided. I'm going to heat the bike up and I'm going to retest it. Alright, so we're smoking the shed out. I'm warming it up. I don't really know how long to warm it up for. It wasn't idling on the weekend, and I've managed to get it to idle. I did a little bit more research and watching YouTube on tuning the pilot jet, because all weekend I was tuning the main jet, but I never actually I didn't realize that the air fuel mixture screw was the air intake. I thought it was controlling the fuel intake, so I was actually turning it the wrong way, when I was trying to lean it out, I was actually richening the idle. So I was doing it backwards. But anyway, I know now. Alright guys, so I retested the bike. I got the same results, 100 PSI. So hot and cold, didn't really matter. On the bright side, I gave it plenty of free revving then, bit of throttle. I tuned the Pilot Jet. It idles now. It didn't idle all weekend. And also the spark plug was a nice copper brown color. When I was free revving, it did seem to be falling off up top, but the other day when I rode it, it wasn't falling off up top. So I'm wondering if it not being under load makes any difference. So basically this weekend, I might go do a little test and tune. I've got some new spark plugs coming, and I kind of want to put I want to heat the motor up, put a plug in and do a first to sixth gear pull. Like, I'm going to just have to find somewhere flat to do it. And I've actually got the perfect spot now that I think of it. And I want to do the cut test. I want to cut the spark plug. I think I'm doing the right thing by going one plug hotter. It does look a little bit too brown. I've watched a bit of video about reading spark plugs, and then the oil on the back of the strap is at like the top where the bend is. So it's like burning back to there. So from what I watched the other day, that is perfect. I think that's the timing detonation. So like half of that strap has oil on it. There's plenty of oil around the thread, but there was none on the spark plug. I think that's perfect. The only thing I would like, I could go get it, but I wiped the oil off it. The only thing that I would like is the porcelain to be a bit cleaner. The porcelain was a bit dirty. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up there. Sorry if you don't like motorbikes. I'm guessing if you're not into motorbikes, you've already skipped this video and you're not actually watching me right now. But if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.